Hey, Battle Bill, here with another video, getting some more Season 11 Go Battle League battles taking place in the Kanto Cup meta. Today, you'll notice we have a special feature. We have a submission from a fellow PvPer of the community, one that I'm super excited about, and the submission is from a fellow YouTuber by the name of Ganeto. I hope I pronounced that right. The link to his channel will be in the description of this video, and I highly recommend you check out his channel, because as you can see, today's feature, today's team is some super exciting spice content, and I cannot wait to watch these battles with you guys. I have not seen them. We have a collection of 10 battles, and we have a double electric strat going on here, but not only is it a double electric strat, it's also double shadow electric. We have Nidoqueen in the front, ABB style, to cover their, well, actually, no, these two will cover Nidoqueen's water weakness. I was going to say, what are they weak to? Essentially, they're weak to, like, what, Rock, and Nidoqueen would beat that, but Rock doesn't exist. Regardless, and in the back, two Mons are Shadow Zapdos and Shadow Magneton, some very heavy-hitting glass cannons that can really make for some fantastic content, depending on how well they're able to pop off in the right situations, depending on shields and all that jazz. So, as you can see, the first battle's already queued up. Let's jump right into it. And again, if you're enjoying this content, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe as always, and check out Ganeto's YouTube channel in the description of this video. In this first match, we have a mirror matchup between Nidoqueen on Nidoqueen, both of them being regular Nidoqueens, and Ganeto lands the Earth Power. That's huge. He unfortunately shields a bait, but honestly, considering the fact that he already won lead by landing that Earth Power, it's completely understandable to take the L and take the L, but give up a shield just to make sure that he's definitely won this lead scenario. They then come in with a Lapras. He goes for the Magnet Bomb. You should also notice, not only is he running a Spice Mon, but he's running a Spice moveset. We have Thundershock Magneton with Magnet Bomb and Zap Cannon. So the real question is going to be, how many Zap Cannons is Ganeto going to be able to land and boom with throughout this video? I'm extremely excited. Unfortunately, we don't get one off there, but he leaves that situation with the shield advantage, and his Magneton has gone down. He's kept this shield though, so in the back, so that his Shadow Zapdos can overfarm and sweep. He's got Shadow Zapdos on a Pidgeot, going for the first Thunderbolt. This is going to one-shot the Pidgeot, completely take it out. His opponent comes back in with the Lapras. He gets to another Thunderbolt, still has his shield, doesn't have anything to worry. A very comfortable matchup, considering Shadow Zapdos with the shield will pop off, or at least with shield advantage, and it just did then, taking out the opponent's backline. They were ABA weak to electric. Hopefully they've learned their lesson for their future battles thanks to this double electric strat. Getting into this next one, he doesn't have the most amazing matchup in the world here with Nidoqueen on a Alolan Sandslash. Alolan Sandslash being an ice type. He's going to have to go for the Earth Powers to land because of Alolan Sandslash's steel typing and the poison damage being double resisted. So he went for the Earth Power, got shielded. He seems like he's going to take the L in this lead, but at least got a shield from his opponent. Gonna come in with his Shadow Magneton here. Oh, did he change movesets? Is that Discharge there? Oh no, did he change from Discharge, from Zap Cannon to Discharge? Oh, that's unfortunate. I only saw the first battle, got super excited, but I guess we'll see how that changes throughout it, but I will change this on screen to Discharge. I really was excited for some booms, some potential booms from the Shadow Magneton, but completely understandable to make the change because it's Great League. Magneton's so glassy. Who knows how many Zap Cannons he's going to be able to get to. Either way, though, Magneton able to put in some work, get both the shields from the opponent so that his Shadow Zapdos can come in with a shield advantage again. Gonna need the shield here to keep the Zapdos alive. A little bit worried about where the Hypno's health is at. He's going for a double Drill Peck. Both of these should take out the Hypno's remaining health, whereas one Thunderbolt would not do enough damage. He throws at a good time in the middle of the confusion to sneak another Thundershock through, get a little bit more energy. Oh, he actually goes for the Thunderbolt there. I would have thought two Drill Pecks would have gotten the job done. Regardless, though, the opponent's last Mon is a Beedrill. The bug typing is not going to enjoy that Drill Peck. It one-shots. We don't get the Zap Cannon boom, but we get the Drill Peck boom. Super effective on the Beedrill to win match number 2. Getting to the next matchup, we have Nidoqueen on Lapras lead. Not the best lead in the world, but he does have two electric types in the back for it. Is playing this out a bit, though, because Zapdos is a flying type, so you don't necessarily want to get Zapdos lined up with Lapras because of its fast move of Ice Shard being super effective. So he's playing this out a bit, built all the way up to the big move, throws the Earth Power, going for another Poison Fang, hoping to at least force a shield, maybe play out the one shield scenario here. The opponent is not biting. They don't want to shield anything, so unfortunately he's going to end up losing this lead matchup and losing a shield, but he's able to come in with Magneton and farm all the way down without having to expend another shield. They come in with Hypno. That is what the Kanto Cup is. It is the Hypno, Lapras, Chansey, Lickitung, you name it, Thick Mon. Pokemon, it is there. It is all over this Kanto Cup meta. Definitely seeing a lot of recycled mons over and over again. So again, shout out to Ganeto again for submitting this super spice team for content. Nidoqueen's also another popular one, but when you're running double Shadow Electric, you gotta have one Metamon there to help cover the potential weaknesses. Either way, this Magneton is popping off, able to get Hypno's remaining shields, gonna have to take this damage from the Hypno and go down, but the opponent's last Mon is a Dugong. Can he get to the Thunderbolt in time? He's able to get there with his Shadow Zapdos. This Thunderbolt gonna one-shot the Dugong? It does! That's insane. Hypno comes back in, gonna be able to outpace the Drill Peck, take out the Hypno's remaining health, and again, another Shadow Zapdos sweep. That Mon is popping off. I'm really liking Magneton's typing here. It's the electric type that can handle the Laprases, so that Zapdos can really just pop off on the rest of the meta. Things have gone so well for these first few battles. I'm loving it so far. Getting into this next match, we have a negative lead of Nidoqueen on Alolan Sandslash again. Gonna want to try to land this Earth Power, but gonna bait the Poison Fang first. Does he get the shield? He gets the shield from his opponent. Probably going, oh, he's not going to commit his own shield here, hoping for the back line to pop off again. I would have thought maybe shielding there to throw the Earth Power and either win the lead or take out the Alolan Sandslash, but Ganeto knows best, coming in with the Magneton, outpacing the Alolan Sandslash because Alolan Sandslash would have to land Bulldoze to take out the Magneton. He's able to land that Magnet Bomb, take it out. A Primeape comes in, he swaps out a Steel type immediately, and the opponent is staying in with their Primeape. So what does that mean for their back line? What is their last Mon? They threw an Ice Punch from the Primeape on the Zapdos. He shielded. He's going for a Drill Peck. Would have one-shot the Primeape if it landed. Will he outpace? Oh, he was about to outpace, but the opponent swaps. Would have caught the move, but his charge move, it seemed like he clicked it. He might have gotten refunded there, and it did not register. So he's able to farm a bunch of energy off of this Alolan Muck. Undercharges. Ooh, that's a play. Undercharges the Drill Peck there, so this Magneton could come back in and get some farm against the Alolan Muck. The Primeape's going to come in. It took one counter, so it was debuffed from that Acid Spray. Almost died. Gets to the Magnet Bomb in time. Boom! See, these don't even have to be big moves. With all this Shadow Heavy Glass Cannon attack damage, even these like medium-sized moves are popping off and putting in work. Out here one-shotting Primeapes and Dugongs. Some crazy matches so far. Getting to this next one, we have a Nidoqueen on a Hypno lead. Not an ideal lead again, so this team is putting in work. A lot of negative leads. I'm just saying this might be a spice team to use. A lot of negative leads that he's been able to play his way out of because of how oppressive and how hard-hitting his back line is. Did get the shield from his opponent, and he's been taking a lot of losses on these lead matchups. It's been huge for him to essentially get a shield and then lose a lead and keep shield advantage in each of the matchups so far. He comes in with the Magneton, the opponent swaps out into their Alolan Muck. He's going to want to commit his Magneton, so he's going to shield the potential Dark Pulse, but they bait an Acid Spray again. He's over farming a bunch though. Almost went for the farm down, but knows that the Alolan Muck would have gotten to another move if that was the route he decided to go for. So he builds up the two Magnet Bombs, throws one of them, the Hypno comes back in, throwing another Magnet Bomb at the Hypno. Should get their shield, does get their shield. Is he going to get Confusion downtime? No, the opponent is going for the charge move to take out the Magneton's remaining health. They're struggling against this Magneton, but how well are they going to do against his Shadow Zapdos? And Alolan Raticate comes in. The question is, does he need Drill Peck and a Thunderbolt, or will two Drill Pecks get the job done? We will find out. He's built up a bunch of energy, going for the first Drill Peck now. Let's see how much damage it does in this Alolan Raticate. Does more than half of its remaining health, so he's going to be able to over-farm, land another Drill Peck, take out the Alolan Raticate. Is he going to be able to outpace the Hypno to another charge move to take out its remaining health? He's building all the way up to the Thunderbolt. I feel like Drill Peck probably would have just fallen short. So huge play on his part. Lands a Thunderbolt. Boom! Another Shadow Zapdos backline sweep. These matches are insane, man. Again, if you want to see more content like this, the link to his YouTube channel is in the description of this video. But I am loving this team. I might just try this out on my Twitch stream for some spice content. Looks like a lot of fun to use. Very glass candy, but even the way it seems to be that you want to play out these matchups is essentially try to get a shield in the lead and then lose lead, because he's done that in almost every scenario here, and it's worked out for the best in every matchup so far. The opponent safe swaps into their Hypno. He then matches their swap by going into his Shadow Magneton. It does a little bit more than half of the Hypno's remaining health. He's going to outpace, that might have been CMP because of confusion and sneak through, should have been CMP. And then the Magnet Bomb is still going to take out the Hypno's remaining health. They decide not to commit to it because they're able to counter down the Magneton with their Shadow Machamp. He's going to come back in with the Queen, try to get to the Poison Fang, try to get to the charge move, does not get there on time, ends up being a CMP tie, shields a cross shot that comes through, the nice little visual glitch that hopefully will get fixed soon. Poison Fang bubbles popped up immediately. Both opponents swap out, and I have an idea. Ooh, he decides to throw the Drill Peck right away. I thought if anything he might build up 2 moves, try to get the shield, and then take out the Snorlax, but instead he gets the shield anyway. Snorlax is going for the move here. You gotta shield the Body Slam. Shadow Zapdos, as much as it's been popping off, needs a shield and needs to shield something in almost every scenario. He goes 1 over the Drill Peck, lands on the Snorlax, and is this another back line that the Shadow Zapdos is able to sweep? This is actually getting ridiculous. Takes out the Snorlax and is going to one-shot the Machamp with the super effective Drill Peck. Shadowmon on Shadowmon, the attack damage against their lower defense, plus super effective, and Zapdos just absolutely taking names and destroying opponents' backlines so far in these Kanto Cup battles. Ends up with, I guess it was a positive lead because the opponent swapped out immediately. They go into Lickitung. Ganeto decides to stay in, throw a Poison Fang at their Lickitung. Seems to be committing to this matchup. I totally missed what the lead Mon was, so I can't even explain what the logic might be on why he decided to stay in here. But regardless, it seems to be working out. The opponent threw a Power Whip, which is not what you want to do. You want to go for the neutral stab body slams when you're the Lickitung in this matchup. Lands the Earth Power, takes out the Lickitung's remaining health, because Lickitung just never shields. Was their lead a Nidoqueen? Was that what it was? And then they swapped out of the mirror. They didn't want to play that up. He's going to let their Nidoqueen come in, take out his Nidoqueen's remaining health. No! His Queen just barely holds on from taking the Poison Fang and the jab right after to get off the Earth Power. That's huge because, again, his back line getting shield advantage. And Magneton, as much as it's a steel type going up against a ground type and Nidoqueen, actually likes this matchup because the Magneton resists the poison jabs, double resists them, and double resists the poison fangs. Only has to worry about the Earth Powers coming through because of Magneton's steel typing. They then swap it to a Snorlax. He throws another Magnet Bomb, gets the opponent's remaining shield, and we've seen this time and time again so far in this video, in these battles. The Zapdos is coming through to clean up the back line. He commits, saves his shield for it. He's going to get off the Thunderbolt. I don't think this is going to take out the Snorlax's remaining health. It puts it in a pretty good spot, though, so he's able to farm it down. Nidoqueen comes back in, not able to Thunder Shock it down. A Charge Move's going to come through. Going to be a Poison Fang. Does not take the Zapdos' remaining health out, and they fast move each other down. Electric counters ground confirm. I guess technically electric ties with ground confirm because they both simultaneously KO'd. Getting to this next matchup, we got Nidoqueen on the Alolan Raichu. I respect that spice for the opponent. They save swap into their Alolan Muck with Poison Jab. This is such a great matchup for the Magneton. Again, steel typing, taking double resisted damage from all these jabs. Only has to worry about the Dark Pulse. Will Ganeto commit the shield? He's committing it, ends up being a Dark Pulse, does not get Acid Sprayed baited, but Poison Jabs take a little while to generate energy, so he's able to overfarm, going for another Magnet Bomb, should take out the Muck's remaining health. It does. Will their lead Mon come back in? The Alolan Raichu, it will come in. They've thrown a couple Volt Switches. He times it well, so there's no free sneaks and free moves on their part. Gets off a resisted discharge, which still does a solid chunk of damage to the Alolan Raichu. I think Magnet Bomb is the play, because Magnet Bomb is a little bit more damage than discharge, and both are going to be singularly resisted in this situation, and both are stab. So he recognizes that, throws the Magnet Bomb after. And we have a fantastic matchup here between Shadow Zapdos and Blastoise. Even though the Water Guns are adding up because of how glassy Zapdos is, it was still able to generate plenty of energy to get to 2 Thunderbolts here. And no matter how thick and how great I think Blastoise is as a Mon in Kanto Cup and in Great League Battle, just because of its bulk, it's still going to get one shot, or at least its remaining health is going to get taken out because of just how strong Shadow Zapdos is. Getting to this next matchup, another negative lead with Nidoqueen on Shiny Alolan Sandshrew. I respect it. Shiny Alolan Sandshrew is typically running Powder Snow as a fast move with Night Slash and Blizzard as the charge moves. I prefer Gyro Ball over Blizzard, but that's neither here nor there. Opponent going for a move, going to be the Night Slash. Ganeto's able to get the shields from the Alolan Sandshrew in this lead matchup. They swap and catch a Poison Fang. So again, he has a shield advantage and technically has switch advantage because they swapped in Pidgeot, but his back line, both Mons are going to slaughter this Pidgeot no matter what. He builds up a bunch of energy, takes out the Pidgeot, goes for another Drill Peck. I think it was the Alolan Sandshrew that just came in. Even though it's resisted, it's going to hit hard, and the opponent decides to commit another shield to it. They're going to throw their charge move. It's going to be a Night Slash. Does a good chunk of damage to the Zapdos. Unfortunately gets farmed down, but Magneton with 2 shields should be sitting pretty for this matchup. The Night Slashes aren't going to hurt all that much on Magneton. Gyro Ball and Blizzard, you don't have to worry about. It's not Alolan Sand Slash, does not have Bulldoze. So Magneton can sit comfortably. I'm pretty sure he probably could have gotten away with not shielding one of these, but decides to shield them both. Looked like he was going to over farm, which was the smart play. Opponent recognizes that, goes into their Blastoise, but again, it's a Shadow Magneton. So them just landing that discharge. Oh! No way! I thought between the discharge and the farm down, the Magneton was going to be able to clutch this, but unfortunately the Blastoise is just barely able to pull it out. I think there was a slight tweak or adjustment he could have made in that last matchup to still win that one, but so many wins, pulling off so many fantastic matches throughout these entire 2 sets. We had 10 battles. I think we're almost towards the end of them, and we got a very interesting lead here with Nidoqueen on Kangaskhan. Those Mud Slaps are super effective, but again, just like in every other battle we've seen before, oh wow, they popped too. Well, Zapdos is not going to mind this too much. Unfortunately, farms a little bit too much, not able to get that Poison Fang off, but these are still single resisted Mud Slaps, even popped up. A little bit of lag, might be worried about a charge move, should be Crunch coming from the Kangaskhan, so good play there, shielding that because of the fact that it was boosted, plus Crunch is going to hit neutrally. Not a bad move, even though non-stab. Again, Shadow Zapdos going to hit quite hard. Still able to overfarm a bunch in this situation. They come in with an Alolan Eradicate. He is farming so much. Thundershock just generates energy so well. Going to look to throw maybe back-to-back Trollpex. Maybe could have gotten to that Thunderbolt, but probably wants to just get off the guaranteed damage and then swap into his Magneton, avoid getting farmed down. The Magneton only has to worry about a Crunch coming through. The quick attacks are doing quite a bit of damage, though, considering the pure fact that they're resisted by the Steel typing. But it looked like he probably could have overfarmed here, but it all kind of falls down to whatever the opponent's last mon is. He takes out the Alolan Eradicate with his Magneton. This is GG. Doesn't matter if he overfarmed or not. Golbat does not want to see a Steel Electric type in any situation, especially the Magneton. So as you can see, this was from 2 straight sets, and that final set, he ended up taking 4 out of the 5. The first set, I'm sure, was like a 5-0. So that's 9 wins out of 10 battles with an insane Spice team. As you can see, it was still around the 2300 ELO, and that's a solid ELO to be at this point in the season. Ganeto, thank you so much for the submission. I love these battles. His link to his YouTube is in the description of this video. There you go, just to see it again. He does Pokemon Go Battle League content. You can also see it's a Sylph Arena PvP video too. So he's covering all those bases when it comes to Pokemon Go PvP. So thank you all for watching. Let me know your thoughts on the battles. I really appreciated this submission. I thought those were exciting battles. By all means, submit your battles. The link is in the description of this video. I'm taking Kanto Cup. I'm taking Open Ultra League. I'll take Spice. I'll take Meta. Whatever you want to record, I will take. Please send me 10 battles. It'll be fantastic. Don't worry about speeding it up. I can do it on my end. I can take care of all that. But I want to get you guys as much content, like I said, over these next 2 months minimum as possible, and then hopefully as the school year goes on, I'll be in a good flow of things. I'll be able to continue the content there. But anyhow, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching those battles as much as I did. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you all in the next video.